Demilan is a good product. It can brighten up your skin. But if it's used incorrectly, it can actually make your skin a lot worse. So it's important to understand how it works, what it can do, and how to use it correctly. And these are the topics that I'll be talking about in this video. As for the packaging, it's got three main ingredients: 10% glycolic acid, 5% alpha-arbutin, and 2% kojic acid. Let's start with the 10% glycolic acid. Glycolic acid belongs to a class of skincare ingredients called alpha hydroxy acids, AHAs. These are all exfoliating ingredients. These acids get rid of the old cells from the visible layer of the skin, and by getting rid of these old cells, they make space for the younger and the newer cells to come in from the deeper layers of the skin and replace these old cells. This gives an instant brightening effect on the skin. Some of these old cells carry inside them an excess amount of a pigment called melanin. The excess amount of melanin in these old cells is what's actually hyperpigmentation. When these old cells are made to fall off by these exfoliating acids, the excess amount of melanin, the hyperpigmentation that was inside them, also goes away, and that's how these exfoliating acids reduce the surface level pigmentation. Among all the alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic acid has got the smallest size, and this small size enables it to go a bit deeper into the skin's layers. And because it can go a bit deeper, it's actually more effective in exfoliating than the other alpha hydroxy acids. But it does come with a negative, because it can go a bit more deeper into the skin. Though it actually exfoliates more effectively, it can also lead to some irritation, especially if you've got sensitive skin. And this irritation in an Indian skin tone, or for that matter any skin tone other than the white skin tone, can eventually lead to hyperpigmentation. But don't worry, if we do use it in the right way, we can prevent this pigmentation. The effectiveness of exfoliation from glycolic acid is so high, its positives are so high, that we shouldn't disregard it without properly looking into what we can actually do to prevent any kind of irritation or pigmentation that glycolic acid can bring. In this particular product, it uses 10% glycolic acid. That's a medium strength glycolic acid. Now above 10%, it's called high strength glycolic acid. It's called very strong glycolic acid. So you see how 10% is at the cusp. It's a medium, above 10 becomes strong. So it does have a good amount of glycolic acid. So we just need to be careful and do what's needed to prevent that irritation, which can lead to pigmentation. I'm going to come to that a bit later down in the video. Please do remember that the positive effects from glycolic acid are so good that we shouldn't just immediately disregard a product just because it has a good medium strength glycolic acid in it. Other two ingredients in the product, alpha-arbutin and kojic acid, also reduce the pigmentation on our skin. The alpha-arbutin, this product has got 5% alpha-arbutin. Normally, you will find skincare products only with a maximum of about 2% alpha-arbutin. So this product does have a high amount of alpha-arbutin. So it's going to be more effective in reducing the pigmentation. But most of the studies that have been done on alpha-arbutin have been done only up to 2% alpha-arbutin. So there can be a chance that it can lead to some irritation. Do a small patch test at the back of your ear and make sure that it works well on your skin, and only then put it on your face. So basically, alpha-arbutin is going to reduce pigmentation by inhibiting the activity of an enzyme called tyrosinase in our skin. Now this is the enzyme which helps in producing melanin. Melanin is a pigment which is required for good health of our skin. But sometimes this enzyme tyrosinase gets hyper. It gets overexcited and starts producing more melanin than what's needed. And this excess melanin is what goes and deposits itself in the cells and that's what results in hyperpigmentation. The ingredient alpha-arbutin calms the enzyme tyrosinase, makes it less hyper, which means less production of melanin, less production of excess melanin, which means less hyperpigmentation on the skin. The last ingredient is kojic acid. It's using a safe amount, so nothing to worry at all here. It's using 2% kojic acid. Kojic acid also inhibits the activity of the tyrosinase enzyme and reduces the pigmentation. Kojic acid also has another good property. It's an antioxidant. So it's going to neutralize something called free radicals on the skin. Free radicals are very nasty. They go and destroy the good cells, and they also cause a lot of irritation and inflammation on the skin, these free radicals. So irritation and inflammation on the skin will eventually lead to pigmentation. So kojic acid has the property of neutralizing, making these free radicals ineffective. So that's how kojic acid can actually help fight pigmentation in two ways. First is by reducing the activity of tyrosinase enzyme. Second is by neutralizing these nasty free radicals. This is a good product. It is going to brighten up your skin by getting rid of those old cells, the exfoliation process, and also by reducing the pigmentation of your skin, which all three ingredients do quite well. Apply this product only in the night time. Cleanse your face first and then apply the product. Wait for a minute or so and then apply a good moisturizer or a light cream on your face. Make sure that your moisturizer or cream doesn't have any fragrance in it and doesn't have an ingredient called denatured alcohol or essential oils in it, because those ingredients will actually irritate your skin, which we don't want at all. The next day, apply sunscreen. Sunscreen is a must every day, but it becomes doubly, triply important when you've used a product like this the previous night. If you don't apply sunscreen, your skin will become worse after you've used this product, because it will lead to irritation on the skin. So sunscreen is really important when you use a product like this. Don't do any threading or waxing of your skin for a couple of days before using this product and for a couple of days after using this product. Start with once a week and then gradually move to twice a week. And if your skin is reacting really well, then once in a while, you can even go up to 3 times a week. If you've got sensitive skin, make sure you do a patch test. Even if you don't have sensitive skin and you're a bit unsure, just do a patch test. If you've never used this much of glycolic acid on your skin, do a patch test behind your ear. Be sure that it's working well and only then apply on your face. I did see on internet in some places people recommending this product for darkness in your underarms and armpit area. Please don't do that. Please don't use it there, because glycolic acid is quite strong at 10%, and when you use that on delicate skin like your underarm area, it's actually going to result in more darkness. Having said that, you can actually use it for your dark knee area. It can reduce the darkness in your knee area. That's about it. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.